Okay, YouTube, how y'all doing? Getting ready for 2020 race season if it ever kicks off. Just checking, rechecking, going over the whole car, getting it ready, doing some upgrades. We did 373 gears. We stepped up from 375 or 355 to 373s. That's all done. We did see clip eliminators in the rear. But while we're checking everything up here, I had a little bit of a tick that I couldn't identify. It turns out that this flywheel, or flex plate in an automatic, I'm sorry, that big weight was actually moving forward, and where did my brother put the starter? And it was hitting my high torque starter. And tore it up. I ground it off smooth. And the reason it was doing that is because my engine builder, I'm assuming at this point right now, there's two reasons. This end cap, which is the middle end cap between the two center cylinders, has this thrust plate on it, which gives you, your thrust washer. It gives you your clearance of your crank moving back and forth this way. What was happening, and I'll show you, is you watch this right here and I tap, you can see how much gap I have on one side. Watch how much it moves. If you watch right there, you'll see it separate. And I'll try to hold this as clear as I can. Way too much. That is like 64 thousandths. It's supposed to be 6 to 8 thousandths. Ridiculous. If I would have let that go, it actually cut into the crank, if you can see this lip. Luckily, I caught it. This is why you check all your shit in between at least seasons. I'm just putting this video out there because it made a very strange ticking sound. Like, I could almost not even identify it. Something between an exhaust header leak in the back and the flywheel hitting, the starter hitting something, rubbing on something like the flywheel. So we discovered it's a little deeper than I had hoped. And now we're going to go to something a little bit better. Force of hand. I'm going to do a 302 dart block with 4-bolt mains and a forged crank. This is a straight cast crank. I don't know if it would have been any different with a forged crank. I'm going to ask all those questions when I get all the material. So once I get everything, all the parts located and on site, I'll do another video of putting it back together. And we're going to kick it up a notch this season. We're going for 10 or under. 10s or under. Thanks, YouTube. Talk to you soon.